Hello, my name is Matthew Hookin. I am creator of Diphthong and I Diphthong love it.
Practice times are not always indicative of qualifying or race day performance, but Nico Rosberg's P1 time is impressive, and I think he'll be right up there when he's back on the track tomorrow.
Alright, so welcome back to a brand new video, you guys. As we just finished our practice session at the Brazilian Grand Prix. We did finish in P6, and yeah, the car felt really good with the setup, and hopefully that it won't rain, as it usually particularly does in the in Brazil. But hopefully it won't, and we'll be able to race in the rain with this setup. I mean, not rain, but race in the dry. But and qualify in the dry. But we'll see what Mother Nature has in store for us.
So it's time for qualifying here at Interlagos, the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache. The teams have completed their preparations and are just waiting for the pit lane to open before they take to the track. Well, Red Bull have done well here in the past, but this year they'll definitely have competition for that top spot. No team has it all their own way forever.
The high-speed nature of this track suits the cars with the best aerodynamic behaviour, which is why Red Bull have had such success here in recent years. They won't have it all their own way today, though. I expect a real battle for the front row.
Alright, so here we are for qualifying. Yeah, we got that, and then we got the stock setup and outside, ground setup. Yeah, these first three corners are very tricky. This is the first S section of the entire track. And you go down the straight, you have to get a really good exit out of that corner and momentum in order to set up for this long straight. And then we get this two left-handers. And we get this little straight right here that sets up for this long winding right-hander. And you gotta brake hard for this middle S section. You gotta turn right and then left, and you gotta be really careful for when you get back on the throttle. And you'll brake again, like that first turn that we went to this, and it's like the previous two turns. And then you get a good momentum out of that corner that sets up for this left-hander, that sets up for this little mini left-hander that sets up for the long straight. And you gotta hug the closest line as possible, so you can shorten that lap time as much. And yeah, we come across the line for P8, so not bad at all.
What a session it's been for Mercedes today. They've locked the front row of the grid for tomorrow's race.
They're going to be unstoppable in the race tomorrow. That's if they can stay 1-2 by the end of the first corner, as there are some fast starters behind them.
Alright, so there you have it. We qualified P8 as Jenson Button qualifies in P15. But yeah, as you heard, Mercedes lock out the front row, and then got the Ferraris behind them, and then Williams, former Valtteri Bottas, and then the Red Bull racer Daniel Ricciardo, and then Williams for Felipe Massa, and then us, and then Daniel Kvyat for Red Bull Racing, and Sergio Perez for the Sahara Force India. So yeah, let's get ready for the race and see what we can do, and hopefully it won't be raining.
It's race time here in Interlagos at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache for the Brazilian Grand Prix, the scene of many World Championship deciders. So let's join the teams on the grid. It was a blistering lap time from Lewis Hamilton in qualifying yesterday. If he gets a clean start away from the grid today, he might be untouchable.
He was driving on another level yesterday, so it wouldn't be a surprise if he just pulls away from the field and is untouchable. But as we know, anything can happen in Formula One, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Lewis Hamilton has certainly had the edge on Nico Rosberg in qualifying so far this year. He's dominated his German teammate on Saturdays.
I think Lewis has really got into Nico's head now. Nico's certainly a formidable competitor, but there's something about what Lewis is delivering every Saturday that he can't deal with.
Alright, so there you have it for the top 10, as we are in P8, and we only have one strategy, but my main, what is it? Gosh, I can't think of it. My main objective, that's what I was thinking. My main objective is just to finish inside the top 10. And if we do that, then I'll be happy. But we'll just have to see from the game and see what our objective is supposed to be for today for the race. Yeah, let's get straight for the race start. Alright, P5 is the objective. 5 lights are out. We are away racing. I'm not getting a good start at all. And we already crashed. Yep. Well, there goes that objective. How do I have a freaking 5-second penalty for something that wasn't my fault? Well, there goes our race already. So now we have to look forward to Abu Dhabi to score points. Yeah, we got obviously a horrible race start. I think I spun my wheels too much, and I need to be more gentle on the gas. Apparently, I wasn't, obviously, but that cost us our front wing in many positions. Now we have to limp it back home, not back home, but back to pit lane, and get this front wing changed. But a horrible first lap. Just like the McLaren's first lap in Brazil last year. As Stoffel Van Dorn actually crashed out the first 3 corners like we just did. But actually, we didn't even reach the first corner before he crashed out. Now we're going to come into pits. Actually, right now. Very odd pit entrance. Yeah, but let's just get into the pits and change this front wing. Hopefully it'll actually listen to us. Yeah, it does. Really good. Alright, so where we go from the pits, the 8.7 pit stop. Please let's not crash again. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're very last place. And most likely won't be able to get any points today. Alright, so Carlos Sainz is just pitted for the prime tires, and I don't think we'll be able to catch him because there's like absolutely light years ahead of us, so without a doubt we won't be able to score any points today, unless if a safety car comes out somehow. That's not happened at all this season. We'll see what we can do. And speaking about what to do for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, I'm going to be doing a 100% race, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be splitting into 3 different parts. What I'm going to be doing is that for the first quarter of the race, it's going to be like the 25% version of it. Like, say it's 18 laps. I'm going to record 18 laps of that, and then mid-session save, which means I can save that point of the race. And then I'll record that middle part of the race, which will be another 25%, and then 25% for the final half. So it's just like recording 3 different parts of the race. So I won't have to like record an hour and then possibly lose space, but just doing that seems so much more easier, for me at least, and I hope it's a lot better for you guys. Yeah, that's my plan for Abu Dhabi in the last race of this season. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish off the season with a race win. We are actually catching Carlos Sainz fairly easily. But we'll see if we can set up a move on him the next couple of laps. And, catch up to you guys until then. So we've got the back of Carlos Sainz. See if we can make a move on this corner. I believe we will. Maybe. Yes, we are. And that is one move done already. See if we're able to pick off a couple more cars throughout this race. And let's see if we can make a move on Stevens. So we get a huge run on him. And surprisingly enough, these tires are actually dying out before we're able to catch him. Because he was actually on colder tires as he just came out of the pits. So, yeah, it's another move done. And see what we can do. And see if we're actually able to catch Jensen. If we're able to do that, then I guess it'll be good. I guess, I'm not sure. Oh, what the heck was that? That was weird. I clipped the inside of that curb and it sent me straight into the outside wall. Thankfully, I didn't get any damage. Alright, good pit stop. 2.5 second pit stop. So there's that pit stop done. And now we have to look at these tires. Since that was our last pit stop.
There is a car in the garage. I hope that isn't ours.
So we've now caught back of Jensen and Carlos Sainz. And so it looks like we might be able to get a 2-for-1 move right now. Yes, maybe. Yes, we are. So yeah, 2-for-1 right there. And it looks like Stevens is right in front of us. I mean, not Stevens, Mary. Mary is right in front of us, so it looks like we'll be able to catch him quite quickly. Alright, so we now have DRS. We are catching Mary quite quickly. And dive up on the other side? No. Close the door right there. But most likely going to be able to catch him in this right-hander. Possibly. Yes, we are. So we swiftly move right around him. Very, very easily. So now we're at P17 right now. Doesn't look like we'll be able to catch another car except for Stevens, who is right in front of us. That might be the second to the last overtake, as Stevens might be our last overtake of the race. Because in front of him I don't really see any cars, so looks like Stevens might be the last overtake of the race, but we'll definitely have to I guess cherish the overtake, I guess. I'm not sure, but that's I guess a term of word that we can use in this situation.
Today we're unboxing on a stool.
So update on Stevens, we are actually catching him fairly easily, but in a few laps time, probably with 2 laps to go, we'll be able to catch him, maybe 3. So probably around lap 16, maybe 17. I feel more 16 because we are catching him very quickly. But we'll see until then. Right, so we're now on lap 16. We are catching Stevens as I predicted. See if we're able to actually make a move on him on this lap. I don't think so, but see if we'll be able to catch him on the beginning of the S's. Ooh, ran way wide there, as I failed to talk English. And like I said, the beginning of the S's are right here, and we are catching him, like I just said, on the back straight. I feel like, yeah, we're definitely catching him right now. I'm gonna be very actually lenient with Stevens right here. So I want to make sure I make the move the right time, and not make the move at the wrong time. Just want to get him on the straight right here, maybe before the DRS. Alright, there we go. Swiftly move past Stevens with ease. And it looks like we'll be able to remain in this spot for the rest of this race. And we do come home in a disappointing 16th place, but Yeah, not really much to complain about, except that we just, you know, had a good time racing, not playing. There's such a thing as
What a
playing.
car Mercedes have this year, as shown again today with a brilliant race victory.
It really was a great performance, and one that I think will be remembered for a long time to come.
It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
Alright, so one thing I want to look at is the start of the race, because I want to know what happened at the very beginning. So hold on, let me... Okay. So here's the start of the race. So we do get, I guess, okay start, but then I spin the wheels right as we come actually across the start-finish line. And that's when I start losing it, right here. So that's when I got too aggressive on the throttle, and then I just started going, fishtailing it. And then that's when I hit the wall there, and I just get hit by, who was that? Hulkenberg. Just got hit by Hulkenberg right there. It spun us around even more. But actually surprised. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, it was the second penalty, the 5-second penalty that I got was apparently contact with Nico Hulkenberg. Severe contact. Which is, I guess, more of my fault, I'm not sure. And then more chaos ensues right here. So I'm not really sure what happened. So there I am spinning right there. Oh, okay, so I think... What is it? That's Grosjean. So, I think this is Stevens, maybe? I'm not sure. I haven't really looked at the numbers, but anyway. Stevens goes into Romain Grosjean as he tries to avoid my spinning car, and then Jensen avoiding my car at the same time. And so, Mary or Stevens, actually just, you know, just kind of half spins right here. But he managed to save it. And I'm not sure. Also has Jensen? Yeah. So Jensen actually went into the wall. I'm not sure what happened, how he got into the wall. No, it's because he hit Mary. So he avoided my car getting spun out, but he actually spun out himself. So yeah, that's just the beginning of the race. But yeah, I actually didn't know what is it called, the who is winning the Drivers' World Championship actually. Okay, Nico Rosberg is, but by a very narrow advantage, by only 12 points. So yeah, we remain in our original spot in 8th place in the Drivers' World Championship. And then constructors, we haven't really moved actually. But yeah, that is the end of the race. And Abu Dhabi, like I said before, is going to be a 100% race. I'm going to be splitting it into 3 different parts. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and will enjoy the Abu Dhabi video. And until then, I will see you guys next time.